bounds. Melvin Levett breaks this way, goes long. They throw it the... Oh! They throw it the length of the floor, and Melvin Levett from Cleveland dunks it and beats Duke in the Great Alaska Shootout Finals.
Hey guys, this is Max, and I'm here with my favorite Kyrie basketball coach, Melvin Levett. You probably know Melvin for his incredible dunks, vertical leap, and well-earned nickname, the Helicopter. I'm so excited to talk to him again. I'll be asking Melvin some questions about his basketball career. What was it like to play for Coach Huggins from 1996 to 1999 at the University of Cincinnati?
Well, first of all, I just want to say how much of a pleasure it is to be back next to you for another summer, you know. It's always cool to come in contact with you, man. Obviously see you, talk to you, and all that good stuff. To everybody out there in Max's little world, or Max's big world, because you obviously know if you've been watching this guy or if you've seen him, you know he's got a pretty big athletic mantra, but he's got a pretty big heart as well, which I'm kind of finding out between these last couple years. So I'm happy to do this interview. I'm happy to talk and stuff like that. To play for Coach Huggins, all right, it was definitely a wonderful experience. It's something that if I could do over again, I would do again. Most people say they would try to change things from their past. I think I would keep my past the same because the past has helped me get to this point. Coach Huggins was a great influence on me as far as a basketball player and now as far as a man goes. And getting this job now as a coach myself, I was able to call him and speak to him about some things and stuff like that as far as coaching and teaching and kids. So to be able to be on this side of the fence before where I was at as a player, it feels a lot better now because I don't get a chance to get yelled at as much. So I'm grown now, Max. I'm a grown man. Coach Huggins just can't yell at me like he used to, you know?
Yeah. All right, and then there's that famous dunk to win the Great Alaska Shootout against #1 ranked Duke in 1998. You had 25 points. Tell me about it. Take a look. It's crazy.
3 seconds left. Kenyon Martin. Cincinnati, the champions of the 1998 Great Alaska Shootout.
Well, about that game, it was just one of those situations where you want to be in as an athlete. You know, every athlete should have that opportunity to experience a moment like that. You know, hopefully you'll have a moment like that if you haven't had one yet, where you're the hero of a basketball game or whatever it is. But it was one of those situations where, you know, that we really worked hard to try to see how well we can play against those guys. And we got an opportunity to go out there, and lo and behold, it was tied up, you know, late in the game. And, you know, I got a chance to get the ball and make the game-winning basket. But overall, you know, a school like Duke, a team like Duke, a coach like Coach K, you know, anytime that you can have a moment, you know, where you're successful against guys like that, I mean, you always remember it because, you know, those are the schools that are kind of like what they call the staple of college basketball. You know, the Dukes, the Carolinas, the Kentuckys, you know, places like that.
Yeah.
So
You were ranked 25th of all time in scoring, and you were inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's impressive. How did it feel?
Unbelievable, because I told my parents when I was little that I was going to do a lot of things. I told them I was going to be a Dallas Cowboy, you know, San Francisco 49er, a Cleveland Indian, you know, but I never told them that I was actually going to be a Hall of Famer. So to have that happen, you know, was something that I thought would never, ever take place, because you can do a lot of things with sports, you know, you can do a lot of things with anything, but when they put you in a place like that, I mean, it's really special, and it says that you have accomplished something that very, very, very few people may have an opportunity to do. So have an opportunity to be in the UC Hall of Fame with so many other great athletes and so many other great people just lets me see how much of the hard work that I put in, how much it's actually have paid off, and stuff like that you get a chance to now enjoy, because now it's like you're not playing anymore and all that good stuff comes along. So it makes you feel a little bit more appreciative to what you're able to do.
Yep. You played in the pros for the Pistons and the Lakers, and even for the Harlem Globetrotters. Tell me about that time.
Well, as I was telling your parents, the Harlem Globetrotters was a basketball team that went back years. You know, this is over 100 years of basketball tradition. You know, the Harlem Globetrotters helped break down barriers, you know, between cultures. So to be able to be a part of that team, you know, I was, you know, first and foremost, unbelievable in that respect. But then when I found out what I was going to be doing, you know, here it is, I thought I was going to be having to do all the juggling and behind the back and between legs. No, they just told me, Melvin, dunk the ball. So that was like right up my alley, you know. So they would just toss me the ball after we do the tricks and I'll go dunk it. But a new city every night, all right? Now, for some people that think the Harlem Globetrotters are not real, all right, we practice 3 hours a day, all right? It's a live show, all right? There are no retakes. And you know in a live show, if you mess up something, you just got to kind of keep going. So that's where we practice for 3 hours. Can you imagine 3 hours of just running in a circle, all right, doing a whole bunch of loop-de-loops? You're dizzy after that. But at the same time, you're ready for the moment. You're ready for opportunity. And if you ever had a chance to see a Harlem Globetrotter show, it is magnificent. If you haven't seen one, I encourage you to go. It's great, great family entertainment.
You're going to be the new head coach at Colerain High School in the fall. They are really lucky to have you. How do you plan to motivate your players?
Well, I appreciate that compliment as far as them being lucky to have me. I like to think that, you know, I'm not the most special person in the world or like the best coach or anything like that, but I do feel like I have good qualities, that I treat people well. So I want my kids to understand coming in that that's what's going to happen. You know, I'm going to be a disciplinarian. I am going to work them hard, but at the same time, I care about what's going on, and I'm a little bit down to earth, so you can kind of approach me in a different way. I plan to get those guys motivated just by the sheer sense of, hey, have a purpose. You know, to all you guys out there, have a purpose for whatever it is you're going to do. Purpose is a part of everything, all right? Whether if it's going to school, playing sports, cleaning your room, all right, doing chores, do it with a purpose, all right, because you get a whole lot more out of it if you put a meaning behind it, all right? So I'm going to really instill to these guys that, again, it's all about purpose with us. I want you to work as hard as you can, all right, but I want to try to motivate them by, again, just sheer telling them that this is a great opportunity to be a part of something. If you want to better yourself, if you want to go to the next level possibly with school, here's a good opportunity. High school basketball and high school sports are a fun deal, and every kid should have an opportunity to play as well as take advantage of them. So I plan to really be, you know, I'm going to yell like Bob Huggins did. I'm going to smile and stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm going to have a lot of fun, Max, because nowadays that's what it's all about. As a coach and as a player, you have to have fun.
I can't wait to see what you do at Colerain. Thank you so much, Melvin, for your time.
Thanks, Max. It's always a pleasure, man. You guys check out my main man, Max, man. Stay in his world, all right?
This makes me want to play at Cincinnati for Melvin.
Well, we might have to come down and get you out of Jersey, man. You know what I mean? Maybe figure out how we can get you a Cincinnati address, you know, and you know, make that happen. Maybe Coach K can help us, you know, because I know you're on Coach K's radar already from all these videos that I'm seeing. I know he's checking you out, all right?
Thanks, guys, for watching my interview with Melvin Levett. I had a great time learning about his basketball career, and please subscribe for more Kyrie Irving basketball information.
See you guys.